right, welcome to the Voss world. Those of you joining us for Fixture Fridays Live. We will get started here in just a couple minutes. So get your popcorn and your cup of coffee. All right, 9 o'clock by my count. So we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome once again to everyone. This is Fixture Fridays Live. I'm Ben, got the full team on here today, and we're going to run through the mini updates that have come out for the Light to Go program from Signify. As you probably know, Light to Go is a great contractor-friendly option for fixtures, and we are looking at a bunch of new updates from Philips/Signify, and so we wanted to get those out to you. I'm going to hand it off first to Aaron, and he'll talk a little bit about the tariff news, and then we will jump into product from there.
All right. Thank you, Ben. All right. So this tariff pricing is upon us now. So how we're going to handle this, I kind of want to talk about a couple things really quick. Hopefully we can make it through and get a lot of understanding done in the next day or so. First of all, just understand this is just not lighting. It's all parts and pieces that come from China. So we are not the only industry that's being hit by this. So that's kind of the good part. So just keep that in mind as you're talking to customers. We're not the only ones that are feeling the heat. A lot of people are. So how this is going to work for us is on the 22nd, we're going to take down the Fixture website. And when it comes back up live, you'll be ready to go again with those prices. Those prices will be corrected. So we have to take it down. It'll be down for a day, for 2 days. I don't know yet. It depends on how fast the integration of the pricing can happen. We have been working the last couple of days in the background to make it to where maybe it's down even a half a day if we can do that. So I just don't want to give you a false hope here. So I'm going to tell you it's going to be a day or two, could be 3. I don't want it to be that, but we're going to work hard to make it as quick as possible. And we're going to try to hit to make it to where it's going to be somewhat seamless. We're seeing all manufacturers raise their prices. Right now, officially, the way that we do things, we have 2 of our manufacturers that we have our pricing updates from that are 2 of our majors. The other ones are filtering in and will be filtering in over the next couple of days and weeks. And we'll be addressing those as we get them. But the bulk that what we do is Philips right now, and that we are working really hard to work with Philips and the timing and everything, and that's the bulk of what's on the app, and so and then after the 22nd, as you get prices from fixtures, they'll be ready to go too. I do want to give you, we've sent out that email yesterday. Use this today and tomorrow and Monday as your instant rebate days. If you have a couple that are on the hook for projects or any type of sale, get that sale so we can put that order in the computer. As long as we send that order off by the 21st, we'll be good. So use this time as a selling time to your customers as an instant rebate. I was talking to one salesman this week, 2 days ago, about this, and he was working on it. The rebate amount for his customer was $13,000. The tariff is going to be $20,000. So waiting on the rebate company to tell us yes or no, and then by next Wednesday, it's going to be a $20,000 price increase, tariff increase. So that's a built-in right there. That is a built-in rebate for them. So use it next couple of days on your bigger projects, your medium projects, every customer you talk about, and just push to get those orders, and let's get them in the computer and get them on order with your inside staff. All right, Ben, let's go to the wide strip here. So we're going to talk about some indoor products. We just have just like the tariffs. Philips just released a new set of products for us right after our trade show, in about a week to 10 days before tariff. And then now we have Light Fair. So the lighting world is a bundle of nerves right now. But we got these wide strips here. We just got the sample in this week. I think we got it in on Tuesday or Wednesday to take a look at it. And this is, so a couple of these items that we're going to show you, these are those, as Ben said, light to go products. So they are quick and dirty products. As you can see on this wide strip, we got a 2-footer. It's 2,000 lumens. We have a 4-footer, 2,800 lumens or 5,000 lumens. And you can have any color you want as long as you want 4K. And this is non-dimmable. So this is that great infomercial where you set it and you forget it. So this one's non-dimming. You put it on the ceiling and it turns on and off. And I've got a picture here in a minute. Go ahead and go to the next slide, Ben. This is and here in a minute, there we go. Ben's got ahead of me. Good job, Ben. I'm going to show you the linear strip, sealed strip here in a minute, but I wanted to show you, this is a great picture of the wide strip. So on the right, and then a flux stream on the left that we already sell. Both these items are really narrow and really small, and you can see how compact they are. And so again, shipped in product, quick down dirty is what these products are. There are no options. There are no anything to them. They're basic products. All right, Ben, go to the linear sealed strip. So this is a thin, is how you would say it, vapor tight. And it's the same concept as that wide strip. Funny, they call it a wide strip, but it's really narrow. On this one, 4-foot, the only option, 3,600 lumens. Again, any color you want, as long as it is a 4K, non-dimmable. This product will probably be good in some of your parking garages. again, on the mounting, we're going to have to see how this mounts for you. Again, we just got both these products in Tuesday or Wednesday. So Ben, if you go to the next slide and you can see it again, I just want to show them so they're lit up there on the right hand side of the picture. You can kind of see they're lit up. I would probably not use the wide strip in a garage. I don't know if it's going to be sealed enough for a garage, so that's why we would use the sealed strip version. But the sealed strip version could be used in a lot of places, a lot of your hallways, industrial hallways, closets and things, because it's a low cost. Both of them, you're looking at a high tier. So our highest tier, we're still waiting for our tariff increases on them. But as of right now, you're $70 on your high tier. So when we roll the app back on, we'll have these listed on there, and you can see what they're going to be, what our prices are going to be for them. But they're going to be a little bit of a fighter item going forward. All right, Josh, you're up now.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm just going to talk to you about a couple other products here. First up is this commercial retrofit downlight series. And this is sort of like Philips' answer to the Green Creative InnoFit, but even less expensive. And so it comes in a 4-inch, a 6-inch, an 8-inch, and a 9.5, or essentially a 10-inch diameter. This does have the adjustable lumen packages for all those sizes, where it's got 3 clickable lumen packages that you can switch through in the field. Comes in 4 color temps, and I just checked Signify this morning, and these will all be kept in stock, it looks like, in all 4 colors. Whereas on the Green Creative, I think 27K is a made to order, but these are non-dimmable. They are dual voltage, but no dimming. And with those spring wing clips, they can install inside a pre-existing recessed can or in a new construction, just straight inside the ceiling without a housing. Now this particular series is not on the app yet because pricing was in question. But by the time we get through all the tariff stuff, these should be live on the app. Okay, can move on to the next one. So in our outdoor products, here is this cute little guy, the LED wall light. Looks like a little Russian guy with a hat. This is great for entryways or, just doors and entryways at a hotel or under a canopy or something. Just tiny little thing it mounts directly to a 4-inch J box. It's got a frosted polycarbonate lens, and it's got a built-in photo cell, that little button on top. Built-in photo cell for automatic dusk to dawn. And this one is 120 volt only, 3000K only, bronze finish only. So not really customizable, but super quick and easy to specify, and these will be kept in stock. This one is on the app. And next up is another outdoor unit. Almost the same as the last one as far as features, just a little different design in this square shape, but it also mounts straight to a 4-inch J box. It's got the built-in photo cell, 3K and bronze, and 120 volt only. So that is all I had for you. Thanks, guys.
All right, well, good morning, everybody. This is Jerry Gaines, and I'm going to take you through some additional outdoor products. Up until this time, we've had, of course, our LPF floods in kind of the contractor area. And if you wanted to go up in performance and architectural look, we had on the left the Clearscape, which we still have. And then on the right, we had Via, and we do still have that product as well. Both of these were high performance, very well made. If you needed more than just a standard wide flood, you could get both of those features in both of these different flood styles. Problem is Clearscape, being an architectural flood, is $1,000 plus. And on the right with the Via, we were limited in some of the features that we were hoping for, and it really was not truly a fighter line. But high performance, has a long and credible proven track record. So they kind of took the best of the designs of both of these, and now we have the slim floods. And I'm really excited about this one because it fills a gap that we have been needing for some time. You've got 6 different sizes, and it's got a modern design, but again, it's been engineered to perform well, but at a price that's going to be very competitive up against RAB, Atlas, and some of the other contract level floods that we're seeing out in the industry. So 6 sizes in ranging from 10 watt all the way up to 200 watt. It is very versatile. You can mount it on the ground. They particularly designed this optic so that it would work very well with signage, and you can mount it up to a foot off the sign face and still get a remarkable spread so that you don't just get a hot spot in the middle of the sign. And I'll show you in a minute here some of the light spread comparisons. So suitable for ground, pole, could be mounted on the building as well. Conceivably, if you wanted to use it almost like a wall pack with a little bit of an angle. There are some drawbacks to that application because we'd be dealing with glare, so just be mindful of that. As Aaron's famous for saying now, any color you want as long as it's 4K. It is 120 to 277. And down on the bottom right there, you'll see you've got, in the smaller 10 through 50 watt, you've got both a yoke and a knuckle mount. And then in the 100 through 150 watt, it is only available in a yoke mount. Now, if you do have a pole application with a slip fitter, we do have other accessories from other manufacturers that will allow it to work in that application. I'll emphasize again that it only has the one distribution. It is essentially a wide flood like you would see with the old metal halide floods that have been out in the industry forever. It's got a high impact resistant lens because that whole front face is glass. They designed this well, like the Clearscape and the Via, to have the driver down in that little compartment below the lens there. So that's useful in keeping the heat of the driver away from the LED board. It is non-dimming, and it is IP65, so you can mount it straight up, straight down, in any configuration that you like. In the next slide, I'll show you just, so the 3 on the left, the 10 watt through 50 watt, those are 3 feet off the face of that wall. And you can see that incrementally that spread just gets a little bit larger. On the right, the 100 watt through 200 watt, those are spaced 12 feet off the wall. And you might think of those as being for much larger signage, for wall wash. I've got them aimed at about 12 feet off the ground as well. So if you were closer to the wall and shining straight up, you would get much more of a wash effect. So it could be a high performance, cost competitive solution to, let's say, Color Kinetics. If they don't want to spend $700 a fixture, we can now be even at the top tier for that 200 watt. You're going to be under $500 as compared to a $700 to $1,000 for Clearscape or for the high end Color Kinetics. And just by way of comparison, to show you something in the next slide, I plugged in on the right, you have the 500 watt quartz. Surprisingly, there's still a lot of those sold, a lot of them out in the marketplace. And on the left, I compared it to a 50 watt slim flood. And you can tell, of course, there is much more intensity on the quartz, but if I had a fixture mounted 6 feet off the wall compared to the halogen 6 feet off the wall, my concentrated area is essentially the same. So potentially using 10% of the energy to produce the same effect in the right application. So just wanted you to see that. And then the last item I'll talk about is this area light, of course, has been around for a while, but we're glad to see now that they have put out the 100 watt, which up until now we've had the 150 watt, which for its price and its function, it was doing fine to help us be competitive. But if there were incentives around it, or if we were replacing a 250 watt, it really was not a great energy saving option because we knew we could do better. So this 100 watt fills a gap that we've needed on that lower end. Depending on the distribution type, you've got about 12 to 13,000 lumens. Out of the box, it is suitable for square or round pole. Again, 4,000 Kelvin, non-dimming, and it does not operate on sensors. However, if they choose to install a sensor in the field, it could be a pole mount sensor, but there are no other options and accessories coming with this fixture. So just another gap that we're excited to see filled with this area light if you're in a competitive situation.
That is all of the content we had planned on presenting today, but wanted to give you just a couple of minutes. If you had any additional questions, you can type those into our Q&A page. The link is at the top of the screen. And if you don't have anything else, we will close this out. But as always, we welcome your feedback and your questions. You can always send emails into Fixtures about any topic, not just help on particular jobs. And we're constantly trying to improve and make things better and provide the best support we can for you. So it doesn't look like any more questions. Hope you guys have a great Friday, and we will catch you next time.